Hello hardy planters, here we are in March and it's, I have to say, really typical March weather. It is actually starting to rain significantly more heavily than I thought it was going to when I came out here to film. But welcome to my garden here in Brighton. Hello, I'm Steve Bustin and I am National Chair of Hardy Plant Society. A few things to round up for you for this month. First of all, big date for us is the 25th of March, Tuesday the 25th of March. We are holding an extraordinary general meeting, an EGM. It's going to be online and it's to enable us to hopefully approve the move of the charitable body that is the Hardy Plant Society to what's called a CIO. And it's a sort of technical move, but it does mean we have to have a new constitution and we need the approval of the membership to do it. It really starts to lay the groundwork for the future of the Hardy Plant Society as an organisation, adds extra protections legally for trustees and other people. So it's a really important piece of work, and I have to thank Nicholas Hales, who has really been pushing through on this, and also thank all those of you who took part in the consultation. A lot of you fed in, and we made changes to the constitution as a result of the feedback you gave us. You'll find a link to register, because you will need to register. You'll find a link with this video, and please do register and join us. It will be, I think, a fairly quick meeting, because it'll be a single resolution to be voted on. There's not going to be a huge time for discussion because we've had all that discussion already. So please do join us on the 25th of March for the EGM. That will make a big difference to the future of the society. So, and it's a chance also for you to see the board and get to know who people are as well. So a couple of other deadlines in March, or at least one more. The awards closes on the 16th of March. If you haven't yet nominated a person or a team for one of the new President's Awards, you'll find all the details in Seedlings, which hopefully by the time you see this will have arrived with you. If not, it will be on your doormats imminently. You'll also find the details on the website, and we'll put the link alongside this video as well. Seeds. The final international seed orders have gone out, so hopefully those are now with their lucky recipients. And thank you to all those of you who responded to my call last month for charities who would be able to use some of our excess seed. We've had, I think, over 15 different charities approach saying that they would like some of their seed, and I know Diane and her team are busy sending that out. So I'm actually not sure whether there's any left. You might want to drop Diane an email on seeds@hardy-plant.org.uk to find out. If not this year, then certainly be on it for next year. Couple of vacancies we've got going on at the moment, which I mentioned before. We are now looking again for a new editor for the Hardy Plant Journal. Soren has said that he wants to use the autumn edition as a way of training up the new editor for future editions. So if you would be interested in taking over that role and editing the 2 editions of the Hardy Plant Journal every year, please do get in touch with me. You'll find my email address in the comments with this video, but it's chair@hardy-plant.org.uk, and I will look forward to hearing from people on that. You probably do need a bit of horticultural knowledge, you certainly need a little bit of editorial knowledge, but we can certainly coach you and train you through. So please have a think if that's something you would enjoy doing, commissioning writers and new pieces and new features for us. We're also looking for somebody to take over our marketing work. We now have Julie Jenks has taken over our PR stuff, but we need somebody to look after marketing. So if you've got maybe a little bit of knowledge of email marketing, advertising, or those sorts of things, that would be terrific. And also we're looking for somebody to help us with fundraising and giving. So again, if that's something you've maybe got a bit of experience of, please drop me a mail. The other thing I wanted to mention, and it's one of the reasons I'm stood here, is that I wanted to mention a couple of special interest groups. Now, I haven't mentioned them yet in the videos, and they are such an important part of the Hardy Plant Society. The Galanthus group are in full flow at the moment. It's absolutely their time of year. I do have some snowdrops here in my garden in Brighton, although I think most of them are just Nivalis, but I do love them. I haven't yet gone for any of the fancier ones, but I do love Nivalis, and I've got a couple of drifts which I really enjoy and are looking terrific at the moment. But I also want to mention the Shade and Woodland group. Now, shade and woodland gardens are often coming into their own now as well. I've got lots of hellebores in a sort of shady area behind me, behind the gate, which are just looking amazing at the moment. But if you have not really explored the special interest groups, please do. There are 7 of them, covering all sorts of different plant families and different groups of families. The reason I'm stood here is actually this piece of metalwork here is actually from the old West Pier in Brighton. Which burnt down about 20 years ago. They sold off a lot of the metalwork and we bought this, had it powder coated, sandblasted, etc. And I posted in the Shade and Woodland groups, Facebook group, a few weeks ago, or a couple of months ago now, saying I'm really struggling to grow anything up it because this is north facing. So the base of this gets 0 sun. There were lots of responses, lots of ideas, which were fantastic, including one of them from Jan Vaughan, one of my colleagues on the board, who is our groups coordinator. She came back with several suggestions, including one for Euonymus fortunii Wulong Ghost. I think I've said that right. And then, bless her, I saw her at an event a few weeks later, and she turned up with a rooted cutting of said plant, which you won't be able to see it because it's right down on the ground level at the moment. It's about that big, but actually looks very happy. So I think it's one, really, to me, that's the spirit of the Hardy Plant Society. It's people sharing not just their expertise, but their plants as well. So do go and look at the special interest groups. As I say, there's lots of them, lots of different plant families. It's a way to deepen your plant knowledge, get to know new people, get to know other people who maybe have a particular passion for a particular plant. Anyway, it's starting to rain really quite hard, so I need to go in now. So good, thank you for watching, and I will see you next month in April.